Hi guys, hello, welcome back to Skylines, carrying on Whitford Peak. Last time we built ourselves a nice new rail tunnel and continued expanding Mitsubishi. So these things are continuing. The town is working quite nicely, but still no commercial, still no industrial demand at all. We've just got residential. Hopefully if we keep building up our residential, eventually we'll just have a spike of industrial or whatever. But until then, we have to just kind of, struggle on. We need to kind of expand both sides of the town on the river here. I don't think there's much... there's not very much kind of industry options on this side of town anyway. So we can probably go for a nice kind of residential vibe over here. I'm going to transition that to... just get some nice green... Okay, that's good. Get some nice little green roads happening here. Straight slope on as well. Stays on the level. I'm not quite sure what to do with this sort of sandy bit down here. I feel like that wants to be a quarry or something. You're not sure actually. But I think I'm going to run a road down here that just basically is just a road. I don't think I necessarily want to... I don't know, I'm not quite sure what this could be. I think there could be some industry down here perhaps. Like some just normal industry, like not... we could make it like an industrial park or something. If we ever get to that point. As you can see, it's very, very close to the river, so... I'll just build that in for now. But yeah, I think this could be like a quarry or something. Right, so we'll carry on with having our nice homes by the river. Tempted to just have another bit of this right here. Right, get that in there. Look at how many people want to live here though. So many people. I think we almost need to start getting some like higher density residential stuff going on as well, just for the very sake of it. I don't know. Not sure it would suit, so we'll stick with low density residential for now. I feel like I want this to be something though. Maybe it could be like the high school. High school for both areas here. We could use like the generic high school. That would actually work quite well, I think. Yeah, we'll get that in there. We'll get like the generic high school. Try to balance up the vibe. Okay, so that's like the high school. For the high school kicks out a ton of light. Look at that. So much light coming out of that. Right. Let's add like a very small incremental change to our residential demands. I mean, maybe we start this off as like a residential area, look, and maybe it just ends up becoming industry as and when. And if it doesn't become industry, well, I guess it just doesn't become industry. I really would like some commercial, though. I'm surprised that we don't have any commercial demand at all. Like, really annoying. Okay. Speed on. I really want to get out of the night time. So, oh yeah, I suppose the next thing that we should also do is get the railway happening. The question is, before we even get to that point, we really need to, well, I think also I would like to kind of do more residential stuff somewhere else around here. Man, look at all the traffic. So much traffic. Traffic's backed up on the bridge yet again, as always. But notice how it really only kind of comes sort of midway here. We only kind of really get sort of midway on the bridge here, and then it still clears through. This is my point. It's like it's that early morning traffic. You're going to have some traffic jams, but it clears through, and it's like it's okay in the end. I really want to expand Nico Farms as well, or at least I want to add some trees and stuff to make it feel a bit more than just like some farms that are like stuck down on the ground. But yeah, we have diminished our residential quite well, so that's good. Okay, I think the next thing that we need to do is to get, yeah, the railway stuff happening. Now, this is going to be quite problematic, I guess. It feels like it's missing piers because there's a river close by. That's a really good point. Very good point. Trouble is, it's very, very... The problem is it's very, very high up. there's like a cliff almost to get down to the water. The only area which is going to be able to actually have a pier is sort of right here. So we could still do that though. We could still have like a road, look, which basically comes down to the water or something. We'll just have a road which comes like that. Like that maybe. And then we can get like a pier or something on that, yeah. There's no parks or anything over here right now either, so... There you go, look. So what we want is like a... We could get like a fishing pier on here, look. And we could even have like... see, jet ski rental, fishing tours. That seems about right, doesn't it? Maybe we'll get fishing tours on here as well. We go. Right. And then I want these things to be nearer to... Wait. I want this to be nearer to the road, look. And if I can get this one to kind of connect together with this guy, that would be good. I don't mind if there's like a big step like that either, that's not a big problem. Then we could always get some parking or something on this end here. Like a little car park or something. There we go. It's a little bit sort of up in the... Should this level off? No, whatever, we'll leave it. It's fine. Well, it's on a slope, so be it. We'll get a bit of water coming this way. Right, there we go. Right, so that's that. Anyway, so our much more pressing issue is, the railway system, which has needed upgrading for a little while. Yeah, the town up here, I think Bishi and Mitsubishi, they feel like they could be done for country pursuits. There's also the possibility that we use this site here. It doesn't necessarily need to be a quarry. We could always build some kind of leisure facilities there or something like that. So there's a few possibilities of stuff that we could do with it. But yeah, so anyway, all the roads are good. Bit of rush hour traffic yet again coming out of Stanton. Getting on the highway off to work. Oh man, Museka Industries is closing down, guys. Look at this. Literally hemorrhaging workers at the moment. I think they're having real problems getting workers for Museka Industries, and we've got again more traffic issues. Guys, don't forget as well that the other thing is because of the population mod that we have on. That's one of the reasons again why you have the issues sometimes with the traffic, but mainly also rush hour because it's early in the morning. Yeah, we could do with some more citizens, and I'm wondering where would be the best place to grow those citizens. Possibly Timajay Ridge. We haven't built any new streets in Timajay Ridge for a while. There is an area on this side of town which could be opened up. Again, remember, we have got this road down here, so quite tempted actually to sort of just do that. We had a 4-lane road running across there. We haven't expanded Timajay Ridge since the beginning of the game, but I feel like I want to kind of give... I feel like I want to give an opportunity for... Why is this doing this? Why is this? What? What's happening here? What's happening? What's going on here? What? Oh, whatever. Yeah, so let's try and build this way. Timajay Ridge, that's actually just fine as it is, whatever. What's this going with this nodule here? I think I remember do you remember us trying to fix this ages ago, this bit over the top here, and it never bloody happened. Right, yeah, let's get some more, let's get some suburbs for Timajay Ridge going on right here. Timajay is probably like very excited right now. What's this? Is it anarchy? Ready? Maybe it was. Right, let's try and do that again then without anarchy. No, look, it's still being an idiot. It's not anarchy. Look, it's doing a stupid thing. It's to do with the height of this bridge. It's something to do with that. But if all I have to do is have like that little bit of extra there, it just, you know, like whatever. If we just have to have like a little nodule or something like that, then fine. So be it. That's what it's to do with. It's to do with this piece of ground. But actually, I don't even dislike that. I quite like having those little railings on there, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's have this. We're going to come down like this. Because this is supposed to be like suburbs and stuff, so it's not like a whole new town or anything. And we'll basically branch off of this. Okay. Right, now let's get some normal roads coming on here. Let's have a think. So I'm just going to do like this. No. Let's have this more curved. So that it kind of complements the road going above it. And we can join like that. Same on this side. Trouble is, this is not going to get all the way, so we're going to have to like reconnect this up here. Like that. Then this can come across here, and then this can come down here. Reconnect like that. And this bit here, I kind of wanted this to carry on down a little ways this way anyway. Also remember, I'm sticking to my kind of like, I'm not sticking to a real road system, as you guys know. So I'm doing my slightly freeform building. Yeah, and then off of this we'll just have some little... I don't want to go too close to the highway, so we'll just do like this. And then the same goes for off of here. We'll have like a few little roads like this which overlook. Trouble is, like, if... Trouble is, like... If I put these two near to the road... Actually, do you know what we need to do? Hold on. We just need to put this. We just need plain street coming down this way. We'll have a plain street which comes along the front here. Like that. And this way we should be able to get some houses right on the front here. Then this can just connect like that. Okay, so I have that, and then I sort of want the same thing here, but I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. So we'll just do like this, and then that, and that. Okay, so that's going to be like a whole new area for us to have housing. There is a bit stuck on the end here as well. Get some little trees. Oh, this is bloody... We don't want cypress trees. What do we want? We want just... we just want a normal bloody trees. We just want conifer too small. Actually, what do we want? Let's just have a look. We want... probably cluster bushes. Or... I want the small, like, pines. Oh yeah, we could have this Norfolk Island Pine Young. Yeah. Norfolk Island Pine Young. Gotta find it. So many trees. There we are, Norfolk Island Pine Young. Gotta find the other one now. Come on, where are you? There he is. Right, spacing is all fine. Old street lamp's fine. Right, so let's have that. And then let's have this actually kind of come out like this, sort of straight on initially. And then we'll have this come all the way down here like that. And then again, we can just have some little off-ramp shooty bits. Again, don't want to go too near that highway. Right, that'll be okay. What I'll do is I'll obviously put some trees in to create like a natural barrier between where the housing is going to be. And over here, I'm not entirely sure what we'll do with this part, so we'll see. And look at the housing yet again, though. So much housing demand. So much housing demand. Cars are flying. Oh, God. I thought we fixed that. Where? Where are cars flying? Where are cars flying? Stream is doing it to me again. They're like, oh yeah, cars are flying. Well, that doesn't help. I can't fix it. You got to tell me where cars are flying. Right, you guys tell me where, and I'll sort it out. But until then, it's just we're having flying cars. Right. So residential. Let's have a look. So I don't think I want any just on this bit, but we could probably start out around here. So we'll do this bit first. We'll need to get some services over here. So the reason I'm doing that bit first is so that I can get electricity over there. And we can do that probably by getting ourselves a little electricity box in the middle of the highway. Maybe. Maybe not. Yep. There we go. Get a little electric box, and then we can just get another one over here like this. Done. Okay, so that gets us power across. Next thing we need, of course, is water. And water. Stick vaguely to my roading system. I'll just put all this in now because it's cheap anyway. Let's just do that. I bother to mess around with it. Right. So that's that. What's this? Over the road. God's sake. Yeah. Well, I have no idea where people are seeing flying cars. If and when we see them. We'll sort it out. Right, so this is all good. Let's get some more residential in here. So this will help us out. This will give us a little bit of a break when it comes to residential stuff. And the only other thing we're going to have to do is obviously get some services over this side of town. And I'm thinking the best place for this is going to be like on this top part of town right here. We need sort of a good amount of stuff to deal with this, and we can probably bump up. So I'm going to put this fire station right here. We've actually got a big drop on our weekly income, but that varies up and down anyway, doesn't it? So, although Sim City Fire Station, but let's have a look. Yeah, if we put this here, I feel like this is going to help out. Well, it should help out with a bit of the rest of Image Ridge as well. Not sure whether it actually does though. Surprising, actually, how little it helps us with our. Yeah, it's surprising actually. I think we'd be better off with the Sim City Fire Services actually. I think otherwise I don't think we're going to get all what we need for our money. Right, let's have a look at policing. So police, there's some crime in Timothy Ridge. All we've got is a little local fire service. Little police station at the moment. Again, though, the rural police is usually pretty good at dealing with most stuff, so I think we just get another one in there will be good. Power is up for the fire station. We need healthcare as well. I tell you what, we didn't build up the road there. We didn't build any death care, and we will need that. We could probably survive again on a Cleakerson's clinic, but I feel like it would be good to build another clinic. So let's have a look. Could do with like another small clinic somewhere around here. So we've got like the usual clinics. We've never had to use like medical helicopters. Oh yeah, the doctor's office one. Quite good. But the rest of town over here is served. How is the whole of Timajay Ridge? I've never understood it. How is the whole of Timajay Ridge served by this one little thing? This is bonkers. The rural clinic. It only takes 25 patients. How on earth does it deal with that? That's bonkers. I'm not saying it's broken because it's got a patient capacity of 25. I'm just saying it's like impressive that. Look, patient capacity 25. But apparently, it can completely handle like all of that. So I suppose we'll just get another one in. It's like insane. Okay. The amazing rural clinic. I can't believe like how much it deals with it. It's just bonkers. What's this? Small towns only have 1 or 2 doctors. This game is not particularly well known for realistically balancing its services, you know, that's what I'm saying is surprising. Right, now what was the other thing? Oh yeah, so I said, bloody hell, Stanton. Okay, the Stanton traffic issue might have gotten to the point where we actually have to deal with it. Why can't they turn right? Why aren't they turning right? Is this guy died at the wheel or something? Yep, apparently. 2 people there just died at the wheel, I think. Oh, okay. So I think there's actually no issue. I think 2 people just like had a heart attack while they were driving along. What the hell is this? Ridiculous. What's this? Yeah. What the rural station? Well, oh yeah, whether the whether the people could get 25. I don't know. I think you get 25 people in there. Get sort of 10 in the. There's 2 waiting rooms, 10 in each. Couple being seen. You're right. Have a bit of standing space. You'll be alright with that. Right, death care. We didn't do any death care. Let's have a look at death care. So. Actually, how is our death care in general? Yeah, okay. And we have got some death care at Stanton, blah blah. Quite limited on Renshaw. I thought I put some in there. There doesn't seem to be any big problem with death care, but I feel like at some point there definitely could be. Funeral home. Probably go for that. Oh yeah, we put a church there. Okay, I'm going to put a funeral home on this side of town. Let's put it right here. There we go. That's good. Slightly questionable parking as usual. God, he's off already. He's not wasting any time. That to compromise. Also, I kind of really want to get this so that it's just like that. There we go. Better. Why is there babies in the funeral home? Do you hear that? There. Why is there babies in the funeral home? Maybe they, well, you know. Yeah, exactly. In the hospital place, just stack them up. Make them wait. They can wait outside. It's fine. Right. It's happening again. What is their problem here? I know they have to wait for traffic coming on. Look, what's going on here? Don't make me roundabout you. Come on, smart car. Go! Beep, beep, beep. What is his problem? What is your problem, Charles Davies? Oh, he wants to turn right? What an arsehole. This needs fixing, doesn't it? Quite obviously. My life. Well, I suppose probably actually the most efficient thing to do would be to put in... I don't want to do another roundabout, but we can probably put in the road junction like we have right here. Because this works pretty bloody well. Quite big though, isn't it? The thing is, I always think that this road junction is more kind of like for the sort of outside of town, and not so much for kind of what we had going on right there. I don't know. It works though. What this? That's a legitimate threat. Don't make me roundabout you. Well, I don't mind having that junction there, but I mean, it would kind of fit in a way. And you could just do a Y junction. Yeah, I know. I know. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, but if you do a Y junction, it's still got to connect to those roads, and you end up with the same problem. Okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to put in that other junction because I want it there. It'll be fine. I hope that will fit. Right. This is going to bugger up all of my delineators again, obviously. A lot of objects. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Right, here we go. Simple. It's, yeah, Luton's Traffic. A game of simple elegance. Right, this is going to need some fixing up, obviously. I just wanted to get the basics in there. Right. So, that's there. Now, first of all, let's just get rid of the props. So, yeah, let's just get rid of the props there. And I actually don't know where else let's have a look here. There's not too many. Right. Okay, now let's do Le Traffic. I'm just going to move this guy back a bit, actually, because I think it'll be easier than deleting it out. Let's see. That'll probably connect up just fine. So, let's just connect this. And this. And then what I'll do is I'll leave these interchanges as they are, but we'll just upgrade this bit, like here, so that... Oh, actually, no, actually, ignore me. We don't need to do that. That's the whole point. Yeah, that's the whole point. That bit doesn't need changing. That's literally the whole point of this. Right. But what we will do is just move these a little bit so that they kind of run on smoother. So this... wants to be a bit smoother along here. This can just come across a bit. Okay, so that should be kind of like a straight run, basically. Let's see. So they can go there, or they can turn off. That's fine. But I want this to be more of a curve, like that. Or, well, not necessarily a curve, but it could be more like that, a bit more straight on. I think that's it, really, though. I think other than that, I'm pretty happy. Yep. Should be fine. This could come that way a bit. Come along. And delete out the telephone wires. We don't need those. So that. And then we just need to connect this to that. Okay. Being glitchy and weird. Right, there we go. Okay, that should be fine. I'm just going to get rid of that. Actually, yes, I'm going to save. Okay, fingers crossed. Please work. Don't. Saying packaging, guys. I think it's just saying packaging still. I think it's just thinking about it, but just wait a minute. Or maybe it's being weird. I think it's just being weird. It's just frozen saying packaging, which is a worrying sign. Right, okay. It'll take a minute or two for the traffic here to resolve itself. Also, I just need to probably check about which lanes can go where. Oh yeah, also it's doing the stupid thing of like whether this is actually a turn left or not. I think it should copy all these just fine. Yep. Right, so that'll be fine. I'm just going to assume that's all fine, and if it becomes a problem later, we'll deal with it. But the things. Delete the trees. Oh, I like the trees. I might delete the big tree. No, actually, the trees are fine. I might just delete the biggest trees. But the other trees are fine. Yeah, we'll have like a smaller junction here. It's all good. Right, there we are. Okay, so that should solve that problem nicely. Let's have a look. God damn it, we've still got gigantic residential demand. Like, why? And why do we have... And we haven't set up our trains either, so that was the other thing we were supposed to be doing. Okay, what's the time? My god, is that the time? Has this been like an hour's episode already? I don't believe it. Where does the time go? Crazy. I don't know if I want any residential actually up on that road there. But we will have some down along the coast. Bang that in there. And we'll have a little bit on the front here. We're going to be crying for electricity in a minute, but it'll be fine. What's this? It's paused, remember, LT. No, it still says packaging even when I unpaused it, basically. So. Right, okay, so that's going down. Fire up in here in Stanton. That's looking like it's under control. Yeah, road junction is good now. This is all working really fine. Okay, so let's have a little look-see. So the railway situation, I don't know whether we've got time to deal with, quite honestly. I think we've still got some time. Let's have a look. This is going to be quite a big deal, because really... The railway is a big deal because really what you're talking about is putting like another line, essentially, that goes all the way along here, basically right to the city. There's a lot of train traffic going up and down here, so there's actually a lot to build in, like a lot to build in. We're making some good money though. So I guess let's begin really with it. We just need to kind of, maybe once we get on with it, it won't take so long, but yeah, it's going to be a problem. The tricky part as well is going to be the station right here. So I think I will begin as well by sort of just, first of all, turning snapping off. And we're going to have to start by basically putting in a line which goes all the way along here. Like that. And it's going to get real tricky down here. But we will amend that as we get to it, I guess. So, as in with real railway building in real life, we'll start by kind of laying it in place, and then we'll come back to sort of work it out later on. Now the other thing we're going to have to do as well is, well, we need to have like, so basically as well, we need to have like a second bloody train bridge. And you remember how much a pain in the ass building this train bridge across here was. So again, I mean, this is actually going to be really problematic. Not going to be fun at all. There's a lot of trains coming along here. Let's see what happens. Let's just see randomly what happens if I build right along next to this. Okay, surprisingly semi-okay. Oh, no, no, not okay. Not okay at all. Okay, so maybe let's try... Okay, that's a little better. And I think what we need to do here is really build up the track to maybe, I'm not sure, like 4 meters or something. What's the sort of height we want to be at here? Oh yeah, that's actually about right. So if we set that to 4, and then we can sort of come along here, trying to give this other bit a bit of space because you could see how weird it was being before. Okay, so let's just move this up a bit. Okay, and I think this is actually going to work really, really nice. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Okay, so we just got to move this to go straight across here now. To stay at that height to the other side. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Although, actually, this kind of helps me out because... Oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't help me out. It doesn't help me out at all. What I need to do is to just have this bit right here set like that already. And then, hopefully... There you go. Okay. Right, so that's that. So now we've got our 2 rail bridges. Both of which looking a bit on the piss. Back to bridges again, guys. Started with bridges today and finished with bridges. Right. It'd probably be helpful if this was semi-straight, so we'll try and get these aligned a little bit. Haha. Okay. Okay. Right, so that is coming together. It's a little bit unhappy on this stuff, but I probably can just do this. I can just drop this down a little bit. Make it a bit calmer. I don't mind if there's a bit of roughness there because we can always cover that up with bushes a little bit. What's the shadow title of episode? Bridges over troubled water. Yeah, I know. Shadow, you didn't even see the half of it. Guys, you should tell Shadow, try to put into words in the stream what happened earlier today with the bridges. If you can. I'll be impressed if you... What's happening here? We've lost one of the bloody bridge bits as well. Fuck. I'll just do it like that. Might have balls this up a little bit. It's fine. No, you stupid... Why is this invisible? Oh, it's not. Yeah, if the stream can in any way make it understandable what was happening earlier today, I'll be very impressed. Damn it, man. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that in a minute. Right. So this just needs to come down a bit. I think that's it, actually. That's fine. I don't know what's happened to the node here, but I can always... unless it's sort of weirdly... Is it just sunken underwater or something? I'll just add another one in. What do we want? Is it this one? Building must be placed beside a roadside. What? No roads near here. This is so irritating. Do you know what? Bollocks it. I'm not dealing with this. There it is. We'll just do it again. I'm interested to see whether anybody's summarised this. 40 minutes of LT trying to make 4 props align over a bridge. That's a very uninteresting way, but accurate way of how to describe it. Luton pulled a Luton. Yeah, that's pretty accurate as well. Stupid and tormenting over complex bridge building for about 50 minutes. That's about right. Hey, look, it's going to work this time. No! Right, I'm going to do it in stages. What is going on here? Stop with this. What? How am I going, like, back? What? What? What is up with you? You bonkers thing. What is going on with this thing? Like, completely insane. Look at this. It's like it's not where my mouse cursor is meant to be or something. Right. Fine. Right, look. Bridge there. And done. Okay, just move this tiny little bit. Done. Done, done, done. Okay, avoid that. Don't looten it up. Alright. Alright. Could this be another 50-minute bridge episode? No! You have zero faith in me, ever. Zero faith. Right, this is going to get problematic. See, really, I should be building the railway on this side, but... okay, let's turn this back on. Right, we're just going to carry on with the... No! Just going to carry on going up here. This thing is testing me today. I obviously need to get this basically... I'm trying to curve it here. What? What? Guys, Salty subscribed. Only 8 months, Salty. 8 months in a row for Salty PO. Thank you very much, Salty. Welcome back on board, my friend. Hope you're doing very well. Thanks for joining us this evening. Haven't actually... I think you said you were a bit busy, weren't you, Salty? I haven't seen you for a little while on Skylines, so welcome back, mate. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what this does for us. What? I think I need to have straight slope on as well. I think that's always... I'm going to remember this at some point. At some point in the future, I'm going to remember how this works. That's it. Right. We're going to get there today. Maybe not specifically on this thing, but in general. We've done a lot. We've done a lot of good. I do feel like today has been slightly a charade. Annoying, but there you go. Right, so this is going to have to continue on down here. Like, about here for now. There we go. That's good, because we have a, yeah, that's a nice kind of like rail cutting and whatever. Yeah, thanks for loving the chat, guys. It's all good. Did that sub sound break? No, it sounded fine to me. Right. So yeah, next let's get this coming on. So we don't need to be 4 meters high. I'm just going to move this end because it obviously wants to be more like there. Right. Okay. Now I don't know whether we're going to finish this today, but we'll try and make some progress with it anyway. Inappropriate A10 from Blue Adder. Blue Adder, thank you very much indeed. They won't see it from the space shuttle. Yeah, absolutely, Blue Adder. Well, we still need to add that in later on. We need... I think some of my structures and builds in this are visible from space, to be honest. I think the wall that we built to protect us from tsunamis would be visible from space, but then decided that that was not necessary in the end. Oh, crap! Okay, I'll put a pin in this end. Obviously, I've run out of space a little bit here. What we really need is... well, actually... Yeah, actually, what we should do is, instead of connecting that to the main line, this should just run along beside, really, like this. So this can just run along here. Guys, give some A10 love in the chat. Thank you very much for Blue Adder. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, so I'm going to have to obviously, like, when we come to redo this, I'm going to have to like check all the lines, because probably what I'll do is I'll amalgamate the inside line onto this one and the outside line onto this one. So it shouldn't matter, but it just means that what I'm going to have to do is recheck all of the lines connecting the stations to make sure that they're going to the correct ones that they need to go to. So we'll be there. An A10 is never inappropriate. That's true. Yeah, bringing some freedom to my Skylines Railways companies, basically. You can cross over it with a bridge. There's no need. Like I can change up the lines. Like it's fine. Right. The other, which I'll probably also do with this, because we've got these two lines here. So I'll probably push this one into this and have this one connect to the other. So that's probably what I'll do. Which makes, yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Fine. Right. So this needs to basically, well, actually, okay. Here's where things get tricky. How much time have we got? Not quite enough time. I'm tempted to save and then get straight back into this on the next one, really. We could lay like the foundations for this, but the problem with this is we need to connect like another bridge that connects to this guy down here, and then the industry line also is going to somehow need to connect. So things are going to get tricky. Tricky. Going to get real tricky real quick. Right, so... No! Right. So, similarly to this bridge, we need to kind of do this. Yeah, I mean, basically you need to do kind of the same thing here. Now, I can't connect that up yet, but we will. So that's kind of where that's coming from. The industry rail, I don't know. I mean, I think like the industry rail here, I think we have like a steady amount of rail industry coming in and out of here. I don't think there's enough to necessarily warrant. He says as those... Oh, do you know what we talked about? Remember what we talked about? Maybe because we talked about having so much industry. Although, actually, a lot of the industry has cleared out from Museka. You can see a lot of places have shut down. So, maybe that the industry is on the way out. You see, look, we've already lost some of these areas right here. So, yeah, it could be that the industry stuff is on the way out right here. We might have to start... we might have to start scaling our industrial operations back a little bit. What once was the mighty powerhouse of the city is now, becoming less and less because we've got offices and stuff going on. So maybe we don't need our double industrial train port just yet. I mean, it could be just that over here, the offices and stuff are doing so well that they're providing most of the jobs. Also depends on how many people and how many jobs we have going on here. Railway station is still crazy busy here, look guys. Doing very nice. Here comes one of the trains right now for the people. I still love it. Look at this station. Look at how the people like go right down on the inside on the middle. Looks absolutely awesome. What's this? Salty pork. Yeah, Salty, you should have been here earlier. We did a load of naming, dude. Look at all the people coming up the escalators. And it's got working escalators, I swear. Look, it actually has got working escalators. Can you see inside? Look how cool this thing is. What kind of crazy person makes an asset for this game with working escalators? I mean, honestly, that's insanity. But incredibly, incredibly amazing. I still have got to garden up. Remember, we're going to garden up this station and make it look really nice. Still got to do that. The zoo's not being very popular though, is it? Look, hardly packed out. Must be like a Tuesday or something, you know. I'm not really coming to go to this right now. That railway station is fantastic. Let's just check our... Yeah, the bridge. Bridge is hanging. Shadow, do you like my corkscrew roundabout? Shadow in the stream chat. Look at this. Beautiful work of engineering, and it still works. It still works fantabulously. Look at that. Work of art. Oh god, the residential demand. Just too many people want to live here. Right, let's continue expanding Timișoara. Bang a load more houses in there. A little bit on this side of town. They are loving it, loving it, loving it. And there we go. Bang, bang, bang. Shoot you down. Right, good stuff. This is actually going to look really good. I think Timișoara, look how cool that looks. That looks really great. Really, really great with these kind of bits on the side. Oh, I'll tell you what we haven't done, though. We haven't expanded actually over here, have we? That's what we need to do. Yeah. A nice little curvy arch thing here. God, I hate the area markers in this game. So aggravating. God, Timișoara Ridge is like the second, maybe the second. Yeah, I think it's the second. Oh my god, or maybe even the biggest district now in the entire map. Granted, it's all low-level residential, but it's like it covers the most area of land space right now. Right. Let's get a little bit more residential in right here. I'm still waiting for industry. We haven't built a lot more residential here in Mitsubishi because I'm still waiting for... we can get a little bit of residential look down here maybe. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the bloody industry. We want to get some industry down here. When will our industry come? Maybe never. Yep, as predicted, a little bit of a queue coming off of the road there. But it's all working fine-ish at the moment. Now this is a road which could maybe potentially use a bit more capacity, that's for sure. So we might do... I think that could definitely use a little bit more capacity. And we managed to do it without buggering everything up for once, which is really good. Yeah, like, see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want that left turn there. So I have no left turn there, straight on that lane, and right turn on that lane. So this might actually work better, because that's going to help us split up that traffic a little bit. Unless I'm wrong, and it's not actually left... Oh, no, because it had left turn and straight on. Do you know what? I'm going to have to leave it in. Do you know what? I don't care if people U-turn there. I don't care. The amount of people that would U-turn there is going to be so few that I don't care. I think I might have been wrong in making that change anyway. It was all good. What's this? It says in, oh, when I was talking about the zoning, or the sorry, the districts. Yeah, I know. I one time made a lobster out of the districts, but that's not the point. Who misses that? Lobster Point. What a classic. I missed Lobster Point. That was a great one, that was. Just adapt Stanton a little bit right here. Just to include some of these new areas. Let's have a look. Actually, let's just take this opportunity to make sure all our districts are up to date. Looks fine, looks fine, looks fine, looks fine. We haven't actually included anything for the government area right at this moment, but that's because it doesn't really need it, a district. Yeah, I think everything else is looking pretty good. Luton, can we have more seafood-shaped zones? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. At least we've got on top of our housing crisis right now, so this is all looking very nice. I wish it was not night time, of course. Bloody night time where everything looks like crap. Let's have a look. High school availability. Oh, yeah, there's bugger all high school availability in, well, actually very few places. Over here we're good, but on this side of things, not so much. So I think actually with Timothy Ridge adapting, Timothy Ridge never had a high school, but I think we could actually get one right here, sort of overlooking the overlooking the highway. Let's try and find the. I don't know. Do I want to get that classic high school, or do we want something else? Let's go for a modern high school. I'm going to put a state-sponsored modern high school right here in Timothy Ridge. Bang, there you go. And not only that, but as I always tend to try and do, when we put down a high school or something, look, they love it. They fucking love it. They're like, yes, been waiting all this time for LT to put something down, and now I'm going to sell my house. Listen to it. Bloody sales bonanza going on right here. Sell, sell, sell. They're all putting those extensions on their houses. Bloody hell. Literally every person in the entire town is just like, God damn it. Oh, listen to him go. Morning has broken. Shut up! Bloody hell. The beauty. The beauty of the modern high school. It's a shining beacon. They love it. Right. Let us add some sports facilities. We haven't added really any parks and stuff, so I think we'll finish up adding some parks for today. We'll come back to do the finishing pieces on that rail stuff later on. But yeah, let's do some parks. So, let's go for leisure facilities if we can. We could do... Why do the warehouses come under, like, leisure? I never understand that. It's not a park. It's a bloody thing. Football field. Small. It's not small, really, is it? It's, like, absolutely gigantic. But we could just about get it... it's on a big slope, though, so that doesn't really suit. Let's have a look. What else? I kind of want like the swimming club or something. Basketball. What's this? Basketball outdoor. Here we go. Yeah, let's get the swimming club. I think that looks... Oh, it's even bigger than the other stuff. Well, I could just knock down that person's house. Seems like something that I would do. Yeah, sorry, my friends. Gonna knock your house down for that. And everybody wants a swimming pool more than they wanted your house, so, you know. And also, we can always re-add that back in again. Look. Yeah, look. You can build it there. Right. Also, I think this area might have a slightly higher density of... God damn it! I'm so excited about this stuff. So excited. Right, there we are. So swimming pool and a high school. Seem pretty good. Warehouses for leisure doesn't sound suspicious. Please. Come on. Right, let's have a look at overall leisure and stuff. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think we could still do a little bit better for leisure. What the hell? How is smokestacks leisure? What? What's happening? Okay, yeah, we do have some other tunnel entrances as well. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. We could get a nice little church. I think a nice little church down here might look cool. Or even in town. Yeah, let's get that like right here, look. We actually haven't used this little thing yet, so... or, I don't know, actually, or... What else have we got going on? Baseball, little gardening thing. Oh yeah, we have got the out-of-town self-storage unit. So we could definitely get that in the mix. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, there is the Oak Park Small, which is not small at all. A little skate ramp, half pipe backyard. It's very, very small. People bloody love it. Let's get that next to the school. Look. Or will it go like... Yeah. I'm just going to actually like bang it there. We'll get a couple of these. These seem like they would be the kind of thing that would be in Timothy Ridge. These kind of scrappy little... See, we can get a couple in here. Look. There you go. What do you think about that, Timothy? Got a load of skaters in your town. Right, family park. Oh, what? Okay, I know. I know what's going in here. Who can guess what's going in here? You know what's going in here. It's the dog park. Who doesn't want the dog park? Bang. Maybe this time it won't get burned down like 3 times in a row. Dog park. Christ, I bet if we go back to Boomtown it'd be on fire already. No, it's okay. Nobody's setting dogs on fire today. 3 times it's burned down. 3. It's fine. Right, so nice little thing. And we could definitely do with a little bit more like beautification with some trees and stuff going on here, but I think all in all it's all looking pretty nicely. It's all working quite well. I'm liking the intersection off of the highway, like I think that's working real good. Again, I think we could do with a few more trees and stuff just around this area to kind of tidy things up a little bit, but it's all good. Hot dogs in the park. Wordplay. Right, let's have a look at our overall electricity. Of course, is fine. Water, not so good. Garbage, landfill usage is sort of alright. I think we're generally okay on healthcare. Fire coverage. Ooh, okay, we could definitely do, I think, with some Firewatch here. Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we could do with a bit of a Firewatch situation right here, I think. So let's get that guy in there. That should go green. Should go green. There we go. And I think also we can get some Firewatch happening over here. That going on. Yeah, everything else is not too bad. Right, so that's that. Policing is alright. Don't see any major problems. Policing is always like fine. I swear we have like, you get away with way too much with policing in this game. Oh yeah, there's like no schools at all in Stanton. I forgot about that. So we should put something in there. So especially seeing as we've got no bloody commercial yet. I think we're ever going to get commercial in this town. What's this? Large elementary school. We definitely don't need that. Local branch library. I'll tell you what, I can put that in. Put a library in here, look. And then we'll put some... we haven't had, for this entirety of this time, we haven't had any commercial. We haven't had any... we haven't had any industry at all. Like, none. It's, like, really disappointing and frustrating. That's the only thing that bugs me about some of the stuff with the changes to the realistic consumption and things. It's, like, it's pretty bloody annoying. I don't know what to put in here. Oh wait, didn't we put the wrong element? Oh yeah, wait, what am I talking about? Look, yeah, we have. We got the wrong elementary. Of course we have. Yeah, of course we have. I thought we put one down there. Yeah. So we have the library there. There's no high school here though, but then they're probably just going to go to the high school over at Timothy Ridge, so probably okay. How are we doing for university education there? Oh, we're probably doing fine because we've got that absolutely gigantic university over here, so this huge deal. We got all this going on here. This is like the education like hub of the entire map right here. We've got bloody orphanage right there. 2 high schools right next to one another. The gigantic university. The railway station which serves the whole lot of everything. So yeah, education hub right there. Oh yeah, and then just down the road you've got the other bloody high school. Another high school right here with its running track. So we've got that going on as well. I'm really happy with this the little road that we put between the two there. I think that looks really cool. Yep, so it's all good. Right, so yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that. But yeah, sewage treatment. We need to get some more sewage treatment going on, so let's add some of that in. Let's have a look what we got here first. So we've got several clarifiers and water plant. I think I had space for another one of these in here, so We will add that. Maybe even, how much do these take up? Just almost space for a couple more. Right, there we go. That should boost our sewage treatment a good amount. Yep, it has. There we go. Case closed. Our nuclear plant is still producing a crap ton of power with no issues as of yet. I need to work on this. I need to make this look really cool. That's one of my to-dos. Oh my god, the residential again. Jesus Christ. Like, just so explosive. Right, let's fill in some more down here then. They can't get enough. Right. And there, I think we start to wrap it up for today, guys. Made some pretty solid progress, I think. Right, there we go. Excellent. The only thing, I sometimes think, no, I don't know. I was about to say, like, maybe I could make some kind of, like, exit onto this, but I don't think so. But I think what I will do is add a load more trees in around this area to kind of, you know, kind of buffer the people in the town from the highway itself. But right, it all seems good to me. Everything is ticking along. This actually looks really nice. A load of housing being sort of built here by the river, look. All good. Kind of coming together. What's this? Luton did say my weekly income was going down quite a bit. Yeah, it varies. We've gotten to that stage in the game where it kind of it goes up and down quite a lot. So you'll go from like 5 or 6k up to like 20 or something, and then it drops down again. It just varies all over the place, so all fine. But yeah, using these little streets here on the frontage, this looks really good. And we've got like kind of the right size houses for this area. I think we could probably soften up the frontage here a little bit, right by the cliff edge, but right, very, very nice. It's all working quite well, I think. Little communities, and then you've got like the highway look just right there. That's all looking good. Just have a little overview, but yeah, I like seeing the kind of bridges and the highway and stuff. This, you know, like all the traffic coming up there. Like, that looks really cool. It's good when it's working. When it's actually genuinely working, it looks really great. And then we come down here. We've got this little section that I was very pleased with this. I think it looks great. Following the road up here, and then we got Stanton. They're coming up past Stanton. We've got the little hillside. That looks really cool. Again, this looks great in itself as well, because we've got like the sort of the two levels where it's kind of sitting up on top. That looks really great. And then we go further up. When we come to the stupid bridge, we need to get the railway station actually obviously operational, but in Mitsubishi it's all good. Again, this feels kind of about the right size for the area actually. You know, it's not too big. It feels like a small town. But again, just no commercial. It's frustrating we've got no commercial, and I hope that we can do that. I hope we can get that sorted out. I'm liking the way the road is working right here. This is really good though. This is cool. I'm liking this. And then coming across the Nightmare Bridge, which by the way, I think actually looks pretty good at the end of the day. You know, I wanted the bridge up here at the top end of the river to be like a big-ish project. So I was glad, you know, it does actually look good in the end, which, you know, albeit a little bit, you know, depending on how OCD you are. But, you know, like I said, most of the time you're kind of like viewing the map at this distance anyway, so it's fine. Yep, and then we've got just the little town of Bishi over here. It's all good. Again, no shops or anything though. Apparently people don't want shops. But we'll make do. I actually don't mind that this car park is on the slant, because you actually sometimes do get car parks that are like that. And I should do this more often, where I kind of move these little harbours and stuff closer to the actual car parks and stuff like this. So, yep, it's all good. A lot of people coming for the fishing tours, so it's all good. We are yet to decide what to do with this hole in the ground, so we'll think about that later. But yeah, I think that's a good place to finish up, guys. Whitford Peak is still developing, and it's looking really good. Looking really good. We've got quite a lot going on at this stage, as you can see. Like right down to the city over there, Golden Orange, Boom Town, Impossible Town, Timothy Ridge, which as you can see is expanded out there. Looks really great. Still got some industry going on. Stanton, Mitsubishi, all looking good. All right, thanks for joining me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time for some more Skylines. So I'll see you then. Cheers. See you on the next one.